Disclaimer. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only and should not be considered as facts. Nothing that is said about any person, organization, gaming company, or sport topic in general should be taken as facts, as well as any talk about any political, religious, or medical topics. As for medical topics, at all times you should speak to a licensed medical professional before any opinion is considered. Everything that is said on this podcast is opinion-based only. Viewers and listeners' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the Dr. VTech Show. This podcast is a long-form conversation hosted by Dr. VTech with the top guests in the world of esports. All from owners, pros, semi-pros, former pros, and content creators of many games. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dr. VTech Show. Well, guys, we got a special guest. And folks, let me tell you, this guy is special. He's been with quite a few teams. He plays very, very good. I checked this guy on YouTube. Let me tell you, this guy is brutal. He has a peak like an eagle, man. I'm going to tell you, this guy is a freaking sniper. I mean, he's a born sniper in the game of Rainbow Six Siege. Well, folks, let's introduce you to EdPan. How you doing, EdPan?
Hey, good morning over there for you, Dr. VTech, and thank you for all the good, nice things you said to me. And yeah,
that'll be $50, okay? Just so you know. And that'll be $50, man.
I'm very glad that I'm able to come here and be on the podcast. And then, shall we start?
Okay. Is this your first time?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, it's time to let people know who you are. Mm-hmm. I did a little bit of, research on you, and you're from China, right?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, that's freaking awesome, man.
I'm
it's not too many Oriental, Asian, players out there.
Yeah, if you know, there'll be Rips 96, the guy on Bleed Esports, if you know him. He's like a Chinese guy as well, and he's crazy at the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I'm still learning a lot about all the players that are in Europe and players that are in Asia and all this stuff, because they're good. Some of them are really good, and it's unfortunate a lot of people in the United States, like you say, the West, they don't know these players. And it's sad because they're really, really good. There's some out there really, really good.
Yeah, there's a lot high potential players, just underrated. No one knows. Yeah. And speaking about Chinese player, it's pretty hard for you to see any Chinese player nowadays, because since Rainbow Six Siege is banned in China and it's not allowed to stream. You can post videos. It's not allowed to stream because some violent stuff in the game. Wow, that's weird, But yeah, I respect them. And the one reason I can play as a pro before, because I came to Australia as a international student, so I was able to do my college and compete at the same time. And yeah, here we are.
Wow, that is crazy. So the country, the government, they're banned Rainbow Six Siege. Did they ban also Call of Duty?
I don't think so. Usually,
that's wild.
Yeah, usually when there's a lot of violence or blood, games like that, they just remove the blood. They change the blood color to green, something like that. But yeah, we don't get too deep into it, since it was announced Rainbow Six is gonna be able to play soon-ish in China again. So hopefully there'll be pro scene over there, and then I'll be looking forward to it.
Well, if you guys start, let's say, winning and putting China number one, champion, they're going to say, yeah, you know what? Let's unban it. Let's keep that game going.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be unbanned soon. But yeah. All right.
That's wild. I never knew that. I never knew that
Yeah, it
because
is
of the
tough out
violence.
there.
I mean, you would think that China probably wouldn't have any issues with it. I mean, because they do a lot of karate movies, a lot of ninja movies. There's blood in those.
Yeah, they are. They are. But
But
yeah,
with Rainbow Six Siege, that's kind of man.
yeah,
That's gotta.
it's
Now you could play it in your home, but you just cannot stream it. That's what they don't
yeah,
want.
yeah, and then you won't get any like popularity out of the game, so no one want to stream anymore. I mean, not stream. Like no one want to make content anymore. No more videos. Like nothing. Game's
Wow.
basically dead over there. And but man, it
That's
was my
sad.
favorite game since I was like underage. So I followed up my dream, came over here, started my pro league journey. Slowly and
How was
slowly.
it you started your pro league journey? How did that came about? You just came to Australia as a student. Somebody introduced you to this game. How did it all started for you?
Well, I started playing this game when I was in high school, back in China, and I was pretty bad back then because like I was like a gold, and because I could only play like 2 days per week, I was in like a high school that you have to stay in the high school basically like the whole weekdays. You only go back to your home when it's weekends, and every time I go back to my home, I get to play my favorite game, Rainbow Six Siege, and then since then I loved it, and I came to Australia. I started my uni, and then I saw like some esports club in the uni. I was like, wow, that's cool. Maybe I can go play something over there. And then I met friends over there. Like I still got friends talking nowadays, since like 4 years ago. He's probably like my best mate in Sydney right now. And yeah, I joined like university esports club. We went to play like online games. We came like first two plays, and then we were able to like go to Brisbane. We were invited. We went to Brisbane and played the LAN. Unfortunately, we lost. We lost to a guy. His name is Fisher Guy. Fisher Guy is the guy in police right now. So we got a rivalry for a long time. He always beat me. He always beats me. So yeah.
Wow. Now, you were in the pro scene as well, right? Or were
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, I was. So after my
I
university,
saw that you were
like,
with.
yep.
Yeah.
So
So, what was your first pro team you went into?
well, pro team. If we're gonna say when I made Oceanic Nationals, it was, I believe, Oved or Ludovica, and but basically my whole entire career, I was like only in one or two teams, not maybe three.
Okay.
Yeah. We made it
You were,
like
but you were with Fury, no?
yeah, Fury. I was with Fury for like one stage, and I went back to my old team again. So, so
Oh,
yeah,
okay. But still, you were with them.
yeah.
You were
So
Fury. Fury's a really good team.
yeah, it's a very good org, very good team, and yeah. So let's start with how I started with everything. Like right after my university league, I got a taste of like competing. I was like, wow, this is crazy. I love it. And then I started posting LFT post, everything. I want to join, like even tier 3, tier 2. I don't care. I just want to play. And then one day there was this Soya guy, Soya Lendo R6 on Twitter. He found me. He picked me up as a sub. I wasn't too happy with sub back then, but I was very happy to join the team at least. And back then it was LPL Pro, and that was like the tier 2 scene for Australia. And after 1 week of competing, I was able to play for one game, and I showed myself. Then yeah, I started my core, like started playing as a core player, and yeah, everything started there. And slowly, we went to challenge league, everything like that, and we were invited to the pro team. Yeah, pro league as extra.
Wow, that's crazy. So you started from the bottom all the way to the top. You work your way through.
Yeah, we work everything through. It was tough. Sometimes we lost relegation as well, like relegation, like qualified for the pro league before as well. But we crawled back in again. Yeah, I was basically through everything, but never make the major or anything like that. So.
Jeez. Well, one day, you still have time. You're still young.
Maybe one day I join back and make major, huh? Maybe.
Yeah, you could do that. Just join back. Just get yourself back into it. I mean, it's up to you. Sky's the limit. So, what is it you're studying in college, or are you still studying college, or you're done?
I'm still studying. I'm like a master's degree. I have like 1
Master's
year
degree.
left. Yeah.
Jeez, what are you studying?
Business administration.
Business administration. Okay, well, good for you, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Jeez,
Yeah.
it's got to be hard to be studying, going to college, and all this stuff, and then also set up a schedule. Make sure that you're in for your scrims and you're prepared. You're getting ready.
Yeah. It's pretty hard to balance it sometimes. You know, sometimes you have like 11 p.m. or 10 p.m. scrims. You finish at like 12 or 1 a.m. and then you need the next day at 8 a.m. Something like that. It's pretty hard. It's like you don't get too much sleep or too much time to work on your knee stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, sleep is so important.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, sleep, if you don't sleep properly, your reaction time just goes out of whack.
Yep.
Your concentration in the game is not as good. Your focus. A lot of these bodybuilders, a lot of people that compete, you know, in physical activities and stuff like that, they all say their sleep is like priority. They need to sleep. Sleep is like so important, and especially to us gamers, because if we don't get the proper sleep, our brain is not working as like it's supposed to. You know, your waves are not, you know, it's all distorted and all this stuff. I mean, your brain is like not there. So your reaction time, it starts to drop. So I could imagine a lot of these players that go to college, they study, and plus they're playing, you know, and oh God, I just like, bro, how many hours of sleep you're getting? Oh, I'm only getting like 3 hours, 4 hours sleep. I said, you need more than that.
Yeah, it's pretty funny that, like, even if you're not doing university while you're playing, some people, like, they have job, you know, like, because in Australia, the esports scene is like pretty bad. You don't really get like a good full-time salary playing as a pro player. So most of the time you gotta be like have a good job right behind the scrims. So I had a teammate before. His name is Cairo. He plays the scrim till like 12 p.m. He goes to bed instantly after, and he needs to wake up at 4 for his morning job. It is pretty hard for him to balance it, and since the best sleep schedule he has like some little bit of anger issue. It's pretty hard to control it. Yeah.
Because he's not sleeping well.
Yeah. Sometimes
he's not sleeping good. Yeah, because if he's not getting his proper sleep, of course his temper is gonna be out the whack. And then, you know, the problem is if you have a temper like that, it could jeopardize your future because a lot of teammates won't want to pick you up.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to be like, oh, dude, I can't play with this guy. This guy is just like way too much, you know. His temper is out of whack and he's just like blowing up, you know, etc. You know, so it does kind of like, it hurts you in in the future, it's very very sensitive. You got to be really careful because I mean, you could be really really good, but if you got a bad temper because you're not sleeping well, you're not taking care of yourself, it's gonna jeopardize you in the future.
Yeah, that was basically him. Like, he's really really good. He's a really good player, but he's got like that temper issue.
Yeah.
And nowadays he's changed. He's way better now. He's got nice, and yeah, I love him as a friend, as a player. I still talk to him.
Oh wow! What was out of all the teams you've been with? Because I seen you've been with quite a bit. Which team was it? Basically, like your favorite team, like the team. Like, I don't like to say favorite because I don't want you to, put the other teams down. But which one was the one that you noticed that the chemistry was like, it was there, it was on par, and yet
Yeah. I was thinking about this recently as well. I was being a part of like few teams. I was trying to list like the difference between all the teams. I would say the best memory I had was definitely the first team I joined, Extra Gaming. Because that's like when everything started. Like, everything's just so new. You don't know. You literally don't know anything about competing. Like, well, I don't know. We were just like so strong together as a team, even though we're just playing normally. We don't like scream, like double scream. We don't like hard striding. We just like have the chemistry together, and then we're always laughing all the time. It was just so fun for me, as well as for my first team.
Was your first team? Wow. Yeah. It's like having a first girlfriend.
Yeah.
You would never forget her.
Yeah. When the first time we decided to like disband for the first team, I was like so sad. It was like everything for me as well. It's like family. Like, yeah.
Kind of crushed you, huh?
Yeah.
Kind of hurt. Yeah, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually if you go to another team, you want one of your guys to go with you, and it doesn't happen like that. A lot of times, things change, and a lot of people decide to go different routes.
Yeah.
Depending where they live. If someone moves to United States, then they want to go with an NA org.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's got to be really crushing for you. But after that, you when you went off with your first team, have you guys like won anything like kind of big, any major, or I mean?
So the first tournament we played was called LPO Pro. It was season 2. It was like my first ever like tournament or like comp experience. Like, I had no experience before, but we like achieved for like 3rd place in that tournament against, and then the team we lost to was like the one Pro League team we had in the tournament. It was like a T2 tournament, but we had like 2 Pro League teams in there. And then, yeah, we lost to the Pro League team, but it was like very good achievement for us. Seems like it was like everybody's first ever tournament. And yeah, we was happy even though we lost. It was like, yeah. But nowadays, when you lost, it was just like everybody's sad.
Yeah.
You think about, when it was new, even when you lost, you're just happy because I know.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, what's really really crazy? I forgot which. It was last year.
Yeah.
I don't remember which team was it. It's an Asian team, and the team when they won, they were losing. They were like 1-5 in the tournament. And I think it was in major, and I forgot which one it was. I'm trying to remember, but they win one round, They were 1-5, and then when they won one, they celebrated like if they won the whole entire tournament. and people were like, man, these guys are really, they're really, really fun to watch. Look at them. They're celebrating. They just won one map or they won one round, and they just taking it like, like it's really, really big. They were just so happy. And you see them, high-fiving, fist bumping, and they were just like so excited. And they're like, and people like, like, wow, they're losing, but still, they're celebrating as if it's the biggest thing. Now, you know what that did? That converted them to be the fans' favorite. So then now all the fans started rooting for them. And it was like the biggest thing because they noticed how humble they were. And that humbleness just went so far away. So, yeah, they were just having a good time. They probably knew, like, hey, guys, we're competing against the best of the best.
Yeah, exactly.
And let's just have fun. At least we're on stage. And they were on stage, and they were just having the blast of their time. And not for nothing, I started rooting for them, and I wish they win it,
Yeah.
And it was so nice, to see them having a good time. Mm-hmm. I am a really big believer. If you're competing and you're going out there and you're going for a major, you're trying to win, just have fun.
Yeah.
Just have fun.
That's like for every single APAC team, I'm pretty sure. They just go out. They know this is a good opportunity for them to get experience. They won't even be sad or anything when they lose. They're happy to be there. They're happy to play. Just celebrate when you win the round even. Celebrate hard. Because it's just a learning experience for them.
Yeah, it's true. Now, what is your goal right now when it comes into Rainbow Six Siege? Are you still trying to get into the pro scene, or what are you trying to do now?
Well, I tried to come back for this stage. I tried to come back. Wait, oh, was it? Yeah, I tried to come back this stage with Ludovica. We basically have everything settled. We have 5 pro, everything. It was just my working schedule and uni schedule. It's just hard to balance, man. And then I had to pull out near the end. It was pretty bad from me for all the boys, cause I kind of fucked them over, but I had to pull out because it's just hard. I have to pass my uni, and I can't just, I can't just.
Was it work or your college that was kind of making it impossible for you?
Well, definitely the uni first. I can cancel the work if I want, but I just don't want to sit at home play games all day, something like that, and then do not well in my uni. So I decided to not play. But yeah, I'm still hungry to compete for sure. It's just hard for me.
And of course it's going to be hard because you're in university. I mean, it's tough.
Yeah.
But you know what? You know what? You're putting yourself first is not a bad thing. You're putting college first. That is not a bad thing. Gaming comes and goes. Okay? It doesn't matter the age. You could always game, you could always play, and you could always have fun as many times you want. Now, to be in a pro scene, you probably won't be, or probably not go that far because university is taking a big chunk of your life.
Yeah.
But university is what is important. You need to graduate. You need that master's degree. Because at the long run, when you're in your 30s, which is that's going to come by in a blink of an eye, gaming is not going to back you up. See what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Gaming is not going to back you up. What's going to back you up is that degree that you have, and then you could go to college and make your family happy and make yourself be happy of yourself. You know what I mean? You're going to be happy of yourself that you did what you had to do to accomplish your goals in university, and you made it. Because, you know, eventually you're going to get married, you're going to have kids, your wife is going to say, what do you do for a living? Unless you are so successful in the gaming industry, you're as popular as Shaiko, as popular as Doki, popular as Pengu, and all these big names that they making good amount of money. Then you could then you could live off that.
Yeah, unless you are like Virtue. Unless you like Virtue, you walk out of Australia, you go to G2, and then you win it all. You win the 6th Invitational.
Yeah.
You're successful at gaming industry. You make lots of money. Yeah.
But then again, you got to save that money because you're going to split it between 5 people. And then, you got to win some more to continue making that money, because then you got to pay taxes. You got to pay a whole bunch of stuff, what a lot of people don't know. And then what you got to do is save that money in the bank. Okay. A lot of people think, okay, I made $100,000. Wow, I got a lot of money. Yeah, $100,000 could help you out for a little bit of time, but then you got to invest that money to make it grow. If you don't do it, you're going to be broke again within a year.
Yeah, exactly.
When
you retire, what do you have?
2 years you're gonna be broke, because some people make, $50,000 a year, for an example. So you just got a paycheck of $100,000. So, it's gonna help you for 2 years, and that's it. If you don't work.
Oh.
Wow.
You're just gonna have a full-time job over here, mate, in Australia, like in OCE, esports.
What cat is that, folks? We're here talking, but he has a cat that's jumping all over him.
His name is Cookie. And
Cookie.
Yeah.
That's a cute cat.
Black cat. Very cute.
What breed? What?
It's half ragdoll and British Short.
Yeah, it is. Very fluffy.
Yeah, so fluffy.
You like cats, I could tell.
It makes me calm when I pet him.
Right?
Wow, yeah.
Stress reliever.
Exactly.
Stress reliever helps you out. It's good to always have a pet that could just help you calm your stress down. They're very good. They could sense when you're under a lot of stress.
Yeah.
They could sense it. They could feel it, and they'll just come up to you and just start, just trying to seek attention, because they know, like, hey, wait, Dad is under stress. Let me help him out. Yeah. He has a lot of college homework, so I need to go ahead and help him out.
Or even like during your ranked games, before you go into a gunfight, he jumps on your table. Everything just
get in front of your keyboard, like, get off the keyboard.
Oh, during your gunfight, he jumps on your mouse.
Oh gosh.
You just lost it. But yeah, I'll never blame him. He's just being him.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
So do you visit your family once in a while over there in China?
Well, I haven't visited them for like 3 or 5 years till last month. I went back for like the very first time.
Last month you went?
Yeah, it was so nice. Everything was so nice. I had 2 cousins over there.
Okay.
The last time I went back, they were like they just started high school. Now they all finished high school. They grew so fast. They're like so tall. All their voice changed. They're like, yeah, I seen they just all grown up, and they're more mature than me somehow, maybe.
Well, let me tell you something. I saw like a documentary of the school system in China. It is like, it's like not for nothing. I mean, I don't find it bad, but I find it like very military.
Oh
They
yeah.
gotta do their exercise in the morning. They gotta do their exercise before they go to school, and then they're like extremely like education is priority. You come to school, you come to learn.
Yeah, exactly.
It's no
That's like-
joke.
That's a different thing compared to Australia. Like compare China to Australia. Like study is the first priority over there, but here you can, like after you finish your high school, you can just come out and then start your work, even though you're just doing like sparky, if you know what I'm saying. Like you do some blue color stuff, you'll make more money than like people finished master degree. Like, man, it's pretty good to be an Australian. Like, you just do labor jobs and you make more money than like people has education degrees. Like, man, sometimes I hope I'm Australian as well. But yeah.
Now, question: does your parents still live in China, or they move over to Australia as well?
They're in China. They only came here for like once. They visited me. I took them like go around the city and everything. But yeah, they're still in China. They're waiting for me to go back after my degree.
So after you're done with your studies, you're thinking about moving back and staying back, or you're like, nah, I want to stay in Australia, or probably come to the United States.
I wanted to stay here before, when I didn't go back, when I didn't like go back to China last month. I wanted to stay here. I got used to everything here. But since last time I went back, I was like, wow, China is pretty advanced. Even though
Really? You
it's
miss
like,
home?
yeah. It's like coming home again. I just miss them. Yeah.
There's nothing like home, man. Nothing
Yeah.
like home. You know, now for business opportunities, I don't know how the economy is over there. If it's thriving, doing good, if you have opportunities to grow, because there's so much competition. The population over there is very, very big.
It is.
So, you know, you may want to start a business or something. Now you got the business administration degree.
I'm probably gonna go back and help my dad. Basically, we have a business over there already.
Okay.
My dad has a business.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why he can support me to come over here and study. Because yeah, it's like studying like abroad is like it costs a lot. Basically, you gotta have a little bit of money. I'm not saying I'm rich, but yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, but
And
your parents, you know, are trying to help you out, you know, like any parent do, and
yeah, true. That's why I can't just like say no to my study and play games all day. So you
yeah.
gotta be mature sometimes. And yeah, here we are.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, man. That's crazy. So that's I mean, it's I can imagine how tough it is for you to be separated from your family, and your family that you have now is your friends that you play with. It's your gaming buddies.
Yeah, it's
You know.
it's like true. That's true.
You know, those are your family now. And it's kind of hard because it's like, I know what's gonna, you know, eventually what happen is that you may go back to China and you go back to your home and be with your family, but then there's gonna come a time you're gonna start missing your buddies, and you're like, oh man, in Australia I
Yeah.
used to do this, I could do that. And
Wish
it
I
was-
kept competing. Wish I played with
Yeah,
them. We could have go to a major together. Wow.
have some fun, make some money. I don't know. You got a lot on your plate. You got a lot to think about. And you're currently working right now in Australia?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
only doing like casual part-time stuff.
Okay.
Since like yeah.
You're doing casual. You know, it's kind of funny because a lot of people that I know that are from China, they're in the medical field.
Medical
It's
field.
because,
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of doctors, a lot of, they're just making crazy money here in the
Yeah.
United States. And I see them, they work at the hospital where I work, and they're just making the big bucks. Very smart people.
Yeah, all the Asian parents, when they choose like the degrees for their children, they'll be like, oh, you can become a doctor, you can go learn like computer science, learn business. It's a good degree for your future. Yeah.
So is it the parents that kind of like help you decide what you're gonna do, or do they ask you what do you like, or they push you towards more?
They will try to push me. They will try to set up my future.
Okay.
I was like, how to say, I want to go my own path. So I was like fighting against them when I was like underage. But now they understand me. They'll be like, hey, go do whatever you like. Go do whatever you're passionate about. And yeah.
How was it for them? How was your parents? How did they take the fact that you were into Pro League, into gaming? Did they understand that concept? Because a lot of these gamers, their parents, like, they hated the fact that their kids were just only gaming. But once they saw they were making a lot of money, they're like, okay,
Yeah.
keep on gaming now. I didn't know you're going to make a lot of money doing this.
Yeah. Well, at the start, when I was doing like the university league, I went to the LAN, right? I won a little bit prize pool back. I sent a picture back home to my parents. I was like, Mom, I was playing in LAN. I made some money. And, for all the Asian parents, when you talk about gaming, they'll be like, what the fuck are you doing? You should stop doing that. This is what my mom said. This amount of money can't even pay your rent. so yeah, at the start it was pretty rough. They wanted me to stop. But then I joined a Pro League. I got a little bit of salary. I was like, Mom, I'm making this amount of money per week. Oh, they started. There was like, wow, maybe this is alright. You can make a little bit of money. You can pay your rent and you can do your uni at the same time. I just try to balance it, man. Just make sure you don't get bad marks and fail your uni. And yeah, I was in wildcard, everything like that. I got some salaries. Yeah, it was pretty good. Parents was supporting a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, parents are always going to be very picky about gaming because remember, a lot of our parents, the only thing they know about gaming is Mario, Tetris, Pac-Man. So they're thinking, how in the world can you make money playing Pac-Man?
Yeah.
Well, how much, because they don't understand as now the gaming industry is so different. Everything is different. So they're thinking that, okay, he's just playing Mario Bros. He's playing Splatoon, he's playing Mario Smash Bros. And he's making money off of that? How can that be? And they're thinking, okay, it's going to probably last a certain amount of time. It's not going to last that long. But they just don't fully understand the whole concept of what esports is about, the pro league scene, and all this stuff, So, yeah, they don't understand.
It is true.
If they go to a tournament and they see the revenue, they see this is like an actual sport. Like if they're seeing baseball, they're seeing basketball, they see the fans and they see, oh, wait 1 second, this is totally different.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
What?
you see they won $1 million, you know, and they're like, whoa, okay, my son is a pro player. You know, they're going to be like more and more and more supportive. The problem is that they just don't understand because they grew up in an era that esports wasn't around.
Yeah.
You know,
that's true.
back in the 80s and 90s, esports started to begin like in the 90s. You know, and then that's when Fatality, he was like the number one. I mean, he's the legend of esports. This guy won so many tournaments, and then he had to travel around the world to compete against people. It wasn't like he could just connect to the internet and just, you know, play against them easily because the internet speed back then is not like what we have now. Back then, I highly doubt it. They had fiber internet, so it's totally, you know, totally different.
Yeah, parents would be like, how can this kid just sitting in front of the screen and making money? Like, there's no way.
Yeah, no, there's no way. Yeah, because, you know, Fatality, he was 12 time world champion. 12.
That's how 12
Yeah.
times.
In 5 different games.
Wow, that's crazy.
5 different games. This guy was a beast. I think he went to China. I think he went all over the place. I think he went to Japan. He went to China. He went to all these places in Europe to compete against the best of the best. Yeah, he is wild. I had him
Must
on the
be like
podcast not too long ago. Well, I had him in the beginning of the year, of last year, I think. Yeah.
He's too talented.
Yeah, very, very talented. He's inducted in the Esports Hall of Fame, so that's how talented he is.
5 different games.
Yeah,
Crazy.
5 different games. So every game he picked up, he was a champion.
Wow.
He won a champion. Yeah, crazy ability. The guy was friggin' phenomenal.
Well, at least I'm a champion in ranked. Like,
There you go. You got. Hey, I'm close. I'm a plat.
very
I'm a
close.
plat.
Very.
I'm so happy I'm a plat. You know, I'm a plat player.
Yeah.
I play. I play pretty good. I play with a controller actually on PC.
Wow, that's impressive because it's gonna be hard, right? Against people that flicks everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that I know how to go against MK players.
Yeah.
Okay, and to go against MK players, you got to play very differently. I cannot just like run and shoot and try to
Closest shotgun maybe.
Yeah, I gotta do what you do. You know, you take these angles because I seen the angles and the stuff that you did on YouTube, and I'm like, how the heck this guy could see that peak from that far, and you just had it on a perfect little tiny centimeter of a dot, and boop, headshot. I'm like, oh my god, this guy's freaking insane.
Thank you, man.
And yeah, man, I saw it. I was like, oh gosh, he has the perfect. So I got to do basically the same. Play at a slower pace, be very careful, you know, and take a different type of approach. Now, you may seen this guy stomping, which he's a really cool guy. He follows me on Twitter. And stomping is playing against pros, you know, on this 1v1s.
Yeah, I just saw what's his name? Alamo. I'm pretty sure Alamo just lost to him in the 1v1.
Well, you mean Doki.
What was it, Doki?
Yeah, it was Doki that played with him, I think, the day, not too long ago, just a few days ago.
Yeah.
And Doki is a buddy of mine. Really nice guy. Phenomenal. I mean, I love him. Out of all he's my favorite G2 player is Doki. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
I mean, Doki. All the way. Now, Doki played against Stompin. What a lot of people don't know, that Doki is used to playing against other pro players.
Yeah.
Okay. So his mechanics is very, very different. So when you're playing with somebody that is not a pro, that uses totally different type of strats, of course, the pro player is going to get a little bit confused, like what the heck this guy's doing, because they're used to about other people doing different things. That's one. But two, also he was playing on the worst ping ever. He had 120, 140 ping.
He was playing NA servers.
Yeah, I mean, because Stompin is in the United States, and then, Doki, was on the other side of the map. So 120, no matter what you do, it's going to be so remotely hard.
Yeah.
3, he was playing at 2 o'clock in the morning. He was so dead tired. He had to sleep because he had scrims after that. So there's so much multiple factors. He just wanted to get it done and over with. I'm gonna be really honest. He wasn't even concentrating like the way he usually does when he's playing. So if he was playing at his 100% and concentrating, and if it was like in the afternoon for him, he had plenty of rest. He had just a little bit of better ping. I mean, at least a 60 ping, or something like that. Not 120, 140 ping. I mean, he would have crushed it. But, he was just so dead tired. He just wanted to let's just get this over with. I don't care. I just want to get this over with. I can't play like this. 120 ping. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm falling asleep. He was trying to keep himself up, and there was a lot of factors, but he did come fast. He said, listen, the way this guy played on controller, it was phenomenal. He said he did really, really good. He said, I just got beat by a controller player, and, he just took the loss, and just moved on.
Yeah.
Now,
I saw the tweet as well.
Yeah. So he wasn't, going all hurt about it. He just, he was just kind of tired. I know how Doki plays.
See, that's kind of something like for me as well. When you play too much of comp or like Pro League, you're too used to Pro League type of plays. When you play ranked, you just get worse because you don't even know what the fuck is happening in ranked.
Yeah,
because too used to the system. When I play scrims or comp, I do well. But when I play ranked, wow, how is this guy here? I'm losing to this gunfire.
Exactly, because they're doing things that a professional wouldn't do.
Yeah.
It's like, what the heck are you doing? You notice that they're just crouch walking the whole entire map. You're like, what are you doing, dude? You can't do that. And then they're just getting lucky kills. They're just like, what the heck? I just lost to this bronze player, this silver 3.
That's why we always get mad playing ranked as well.
Yeah, it's like, what the heck, just lost to this crouch walker.
No way, this guy is hiding in this corner.
Yeah, hiding in that corner, and then he teabags on.
Then it's over. The chat is gonna go crazy.
Yeah, then he start teabagging you. Just to put the cherry on the topic, just like he just start teabagging. You're like, this freaking bronze 4, just freaking killed me. Oh, man.
I'm gonna have a bad mood if I die to that. So.
Oh, God. Oh, man. So, when it comes to offense and defense, what are your favorite ops? What are the ops that you use the most?
Man, I haven't played the game for a long time now. I'm pretty sure the meta nowadays should be Ashe something. Or defense is it's Army. But yeah, I loved Mozzie before when he was nerfed. When he first came out. I loved the gun. He had super shorty. He had a shotgun as a fucking good operator. When you have a shotgun, you can just make so many plays. And nowadays, I think I like. I mean, who doesn't like Ashe? Yeah.
Yeah, Ashe is probably one of the main.
3-speed, ACOG.
Everybody loves Ashe. I mean, I think she gets picked on a lot.
On defense, I love Valkyrie because you get all the information you need. You have Nitro below, like the now plan. Like, wow, just a really good character for like comp. Like,
I'm a big intel guy. I love giving intel.
yeah.
I love using Zero. I love using Valkyrie.
Ooh.
You know, Zero is so crucial, so important,
Yep.
but a lot of people don't use them.
You got 4 cameras. You can place it anywhere.
You can place them anywhere, and if you know how to place it, they won't be detectable. And let me tell you, it comes so important. There was one match I was playing not too long ago. I play a lot of standard because if I'm not playing with people that are up to my same level or my buddies or my friends that I know, I'm not gonna play rank. Now with cheating going on, it's just hard.
Yeah, it's unplayable. Yeah.
It's unplayable. So I play a lot of standard, and I just tell guys, listen, if we win, we win. We lose, we lose. Guess what? It's not a ranked match, so don't worry about it. But I'm going to put intel. I'm going to make sure I put cams to help you guys out. Yeah. And thank God, I just put some cams up in the ceiling, and there was this guy. He was the only one alive on my team, so it was a 1v3. And if it wasn't for those cams, and I was yellow pinging, just yellow pinging where the guys were at, and it would just start, and he killed them on and clutched it. And he's like, dude, if I didn't know he was there, I was gonna cross over. I would have died. We would have lost. And I said, yeah, this was why I used Zero.
See, that's why.
He's like, I'm gonna start using Zero too. So.
Yeah, information is just everything.
Information is everything. It's phenomenal. I mean, you need it.
Get to drone, you don't have to just blind swing into an angle. You can just drone it out before you swing. But speaking about Zero though, it was like a nightmare for me at least. When we were playing my last, is it my last tournament? My last Pro League season? We were in the final game against Bliss. All we need was go to overtime since we just need 1 point to qualify for the major. We were playing Bliss on border.
Oh, Bliss.
And they were using Zero. It was like a nightmare. They had such a good Zero cam placement. Everywhere we go, they had the information. We were just getting pre-fire, we're getting bucked from below, naded. Wow, that game was just, See, that's why Zero is a good character, man.
Very, very good character. Now, what's your opinion as a professional player you are? What's your opinion on the yellow pings? Do you think they should be used in LAN in a tournament? Do you think they should remove it? Do you think they should keep that? Because a lot of people feel that it takes away the root of,
I think it's just
the
lower the skill ceiling.
competitiveness. Yeah, it's like, it's okay that you can have a camp but not yellow ping. At least have your teammates give you the information of the location. But not yellow ping the person because it's giving precise location.
Exactly.
So I was talking to somebody and he said, listen, that kind of ruined the game. And he gave me a perspective. He was telling me his point of view, and I was like, man, it makes a lot of sense what he's saying. He said, listen, if you're yellow pinging everything, then, what's the point of playing it? Because you already know they're at. You could just wall bang through, shoot them, kill them, and it's it's kind of pointless. It's just back then, before that, the yellow ping, it was more competitive. It was a lot tougher to try to kill your opponent.
Back then, even though they had information on you, you can still stay in the corner. You won't just get pinged and pre-fired wallbang. But nowadays, like, you gotta be worrying about, oh, is there a drone on me? Like, are they gonna wallbang me? You can't even sit on the spot, like, consistently. It's just scary, man. With the
It is. It is scary because a lot of people are getting frustrated with that.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's one of those things that if it's to your convenience, you're okay with it. But if it goes against you,
that.
yeah.
When you asked for my opinion, I was literally gonna say that.
Yeah. If it makes you win, you're happy. But if it makes you lose, you're not happy.
Yeah.
You know, so.
When you die to someone and you see the kill cam.
Yes.
Okay, of course there's a yellow ping.
Of course, there's the yellow ping. They were pinging me the whole entire damn time.
Yeah, so this is what I'm thinking. When the yellow ping thing first came out, I was like, yeah, this thing is completely stupid. But yeah, as you said, when it's working for you, you love it. But when it's against you, yeah. So I think Holly should change it. It's like I'm not completely against it. It's alright. But I think when you get yellow pinged, I think you should get some like sound or like not just like you have been spotted. Like you just get sound, like a little bit of sound, like to tell you got yellow pinged. Then you won't just like stay in the corner and get wall banged easily. Like at least just give us some heads up. I think that would be better.
Or make a sound of the drone where what pinged you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know,
that would
okay.
be nice.
Yeah. Okay. There's the drone pinged me, but that drone's gonna make a beeping sound, beep beep, you know, or something.
Oh yeah, that's actually good. That's a good idea.
It pinged you, but you know the drone is giving out a sound that that eventually, you know, it can help you also destroy it. So
yeah, like at least you get to destroy the information, like the drone. Like,
correct.
But nowadays you just get wall banged and then the drone is still alive. Like,
you know what? That is something really neat. I like that what you said is to make a sound. I kind of agree with you. I think I may tweet that out. Have you look into it because that'll be really cool.
Hopefully the devs listen to what you have to say and then bang, change the quality of life. Yeah, you can see in the corner again.
Yeah. Hopefully they do something about it because those yellow pings, are pain. Red ping, obviously gives out, some it pinged you and you could just destroy it. But the yellow ping is a pain in the neck, man. Is a pain in the neck. Now, are you thinking about? Do you stream on Twitch or you just only do YouTube content, or what do you do?
I used to stream a little bit on Twitch before, but I found out that like sometimes I get a little bit like I'm happy to stream, like I want to make content, but sometimes I get a little bit nervous on stream and stuff. So I was like, maybe I shouldn't do it, and I stopped streaming. I like to stream other games though. That's the thing. Not Rainbow Six, because Rainbow Six is like the game you play every day, and then you still stream after the scrims. It's like kind of rough. Yeah.
Well, you know what? That's what I was gonna tell you. If you go back into streaming, instead of being stressed out, because Rainbow Six Siege does make anybody stressed out. Stresses anybody out. What I meant. So play something that you enjoy, that you like, and you have fun. Either as Dota, either as Rocket League, or whatever. Just play and have fun with it, and then you get more comfortable to the point that for you is like, hey, this is fun. I'm not stressed out, and you'll get your fans. You get your fans aboard.
Yeah, and, that's true.
Make some money because now people that watch you, they gotta watch ads, and those ads will pay you some money.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, you make some money on ads and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's something to think about, man. It'll be nice to see you stream, man. Honestly, I would like to check you out, and if you do decide to play, like, once in a while, play Rainbow, that'll be fun. Just play, a round or two, play, a couple matches, and then switch games. Play some Star Citizen or something like that if you have a really decent computer for it. And play some sci-fi games. Play something, Elden Ring or something. Get your viewers, get your fans every single time you're on, you make some extra money on the side. You never know. It's like, wow, I just made, $300.
Yeah.
So I could call off tomorrow. I'm sick. Boss, I'm sick, They don't,
I made some money. I don't need to come to your place anymore.
Yeah, but don't tell nobody at your work you're a streamer. Rule number 1, don't tell nobody you're a streamer.
I'll be checking you out every day.
Yeah, you call out sick, and they're like, hey,
oh,
it's
this
me,
guy's
your
playing
boss.
game.
How's it going? I thought you were
Boss
sick.
just donated $2.
Yeah, he donated some money.
I thought you were sick today.
My boss, here, let me donate you some money for cough medicine. Here, I'm donating $5, for your cough medicine.
Definitely will look into it. That would be cool.
That would be cool. Well, brother, I know it's that time. I know you have a busy schedule. I know you got a lot of things you got to study. You got to do your thing, and I truly appreciate the time for you coming on to the podcast. It's phenomenal. Thank you so much. It's such a great honor.
Thank you.
I know we could talk more, but that's till next time. I'll bring you in again so we could keep on talking about more of your history and all the teams and wild card, etc. Because I know a lot of fans want to know, what happened with wild card? I don't know. It's okay. It's all good. He's coming back.
Stay tuned.
I'll make sure he comes back and we have more stuff to talk about. But yeah, thank you so much, EdPan. Thank you so much. Listen, EdPan, I get everybody a minute on the stage so you could tell everybody about your socials. I don't care, whatever it is. The stage is yours. Go ahead.
Before I do that, I'll say thank you for the invite, man. I'm so glad I was able to come here.
Pleasure.
Yeah. All right. So everybody, go check out EdPan R6 on Twitter or EdPan R6 on YouTube. Don't worry about the Twitch. Maybe I'll start streaming one day, but yeah, EdPan R6 on Twitch as well. Everything EdPan R6. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for
guys, there
me.
you have it.
Thank you for listening.
Please follow him on Twitter. It's EdPan. And on YouTube, hopefully he'll come out with some new content, some new stuff. And also hopefully he gets to stream, because once you see him on YouTube and his videos, the stuff that he makes, you're going to understand what I'm talking about. He is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Please follow him on Twitter /X. A lot of people know. I don't like to call it X, but, it sounds goofy. It sounds like a porn site or something Twitter, like that. So I still call it Twitter. Yeah, everybody knows what I mean. Bird. So folks, thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Guys, till next time, take care. God bless. Peace.
Take care.
Thank you for listening to the Dr. VTach Show, and don't forget to click follow.